All right, so I've just been doing some testing and playing around with getting the spacing right. Ultimately, my goal is to have these corners as close together as I can, which, I mean, that's about pretty stinking close. I think anything else, and it would be just the overlap, which I don't want down here. There's going to be enough up here that I'll need to solve for eventually. But looking at the inside, it's basically built around this octagonal principle, which I showed it before, but it's 8 different Technic bricks. The bottom row being standard 1x8 ones. The middle rows is also 1x8. Then I kick it up to a 1x12 up here. I could have gotten 1x10, but the price difference wasn't that worth it. So 1x12 and then 1x16 on the 2 parts of the center. And then it diminishes back down as you go from there. So then have a series of the 4x6, or I'm sorry, the 6x8 ones, and the 1 and 2. Then this gap, in order to kind of have this line up as a floor, I used some of the 4x6 ones here, and that helps bring it down 2 levels. And because there's only a singular, like all of these have at least 2, this now only has a singular, so I wanted to bring it down. In this case, that means I have to pop this up by 2 to get it to line up. But over here, I have to get it up by 1. And since everything is, by 2 digits, if I flip this and had it go up by 2, so instead of a 4 high here, it was a 6 high, I'd still have, that would put this brick on the level of here, which gives me no opportunity to build something here. Like I could turn this easily into one of these bricks like that, and it would hide the flooring. So right now everything's just testing, but so I'd be able to hide the floor and have an actual like floor here to go through between all these spots. Then here there's just the 3 pin, but I could easily do 2 pin and then put one of the bricks there. So the main concern then becomes just like if this thing gets knocked, which once it's built and in place, it's not going to matter, but just for the sake of working on it, strengthening the whole thing. So I went with this 2-plate and brick thing because that lines up with a 3x lift arm. So not on this one here, but on these other ones down below, it would work to help just kind of secure. It's a bit of over engineering perhaps, but that way this stack would be in place and it wouldn't move around or anything. And then this one I'll probably switch to 1x2 and just have it there to have that nice and flush, and then I can do something in this area and not have this bit jutting out. Then obviously this, I want to have some kind of a floor between all of these and kind of an octagonal situation. I gotta figure out that part, but I kind of want to get the structure in place. Just something about these wings I just really wanted to use. So now I have the Technic inside. Now this join is a wee bit fragile, and like it doesn't take too much to just kind of make these bricks start to pop out. And if I press too hard in like the wing or whatever, and I press too hard and it bumps some of these start to come undone. So I think I need to put in some sort of cross structure, although I do love the emptiness in here where I can reach my hand down into if I need to. So I'll have to figure that out. Some kind of additional support I think we need, just to kind of help all of that, help strengthen the internal core a bit more. And it might be like 1 or 2. There's no good angles though. Like I was trying to play around with getting the angle right, and it just nothing was quite lining up how I wanted. So I might have to come up and get with some of those. They do make some 45-degree angle like Technic bricks and stuff, so I might get something like that, or come up with like a hinge solution on these to just kind of cap them off. I don't think, and that's pretty tight there, but there's a little room. If I had something, I might be able to come up with a solution. So yeah, something to just kind of cap those off and secure them a bit more, I think is in order, as long as I can come up with something that's minimal, small enough, doesn't take up too much room, because I'm looking for pretty close here.